Alright guys, we're going to continue the best budget series, and this time we're going to take a shift away from rifles. We're going to have a look at some pistols, and we're going to be looking at the best USP skins that are budget friendly that you can buy right now in Counter-Strike 2. I've got 8 skins in here, plus an honorable mention at the end, so 9 in total. So you're getting a lot of nice options in here that are going to be budget friendly that you can use to either start building your inventory or upgrade your current inventory. So if you enjoy it, please hit that like button, hit the subscribe button here and here, and let's go right into it. Now, just to preface, these are once again going to be Steam prices. If you want to, you can save a little bit of money by going to a third-party site. If you want a couple of reliable third-party sites, I will have them linked down below, just because I want to make sure you guys can go and safely trade skins. And we are basically going to go cheapest to most expensive. It might not be a perfect lineup, but it's going to be somewhere close. And that means we kick it off with a lovely minimal wear Ticket to Hell. For the longest time now, this has been a fan favorite or a player favorite when it comes to like a budget USP. It's like £1.40 for min wear. It's this full black with the white that really stands out on it. So design wise, it's dead nice. Minimal wear gets a little bit of wear building on it. You can see that as we inspect the skin here. But overall, for the money you're paying, I think this is for the longest time, and it'll continue to be probably one of the best budget skins in Counter-Strike as a whole. So price wise, £1.10 for minimal wear. If you want to do a field test, it's like 53 pence, but I think you're better off trying to go for minimal wear. Next up is going to be the flashback, 82 pence minimal wear. We looked at a flashback M4A1S, and we want to do it again here for the USP. If you watched the M4A1S video, honestly, it's really similar vibes. It's just this nice skin. It now gets a little bit more of lighting effect on it, but it has this like greeny, browny detailing, very like in the forest vibes. You've got the shush on the silencer, born to clutch written on it, and then you've got like sneaky beaky lock and load. It just is a little bit, I think this is very iconic, like sort of like Counter-Strike wording, as well as like just FPS esports wording too. And it's something that I think for a very cheap skin is worth considering. Then I'm going to feature the Torque. Now, this one isn't for everyone, and I would say this is primarily if long-term you want to get like a yellow inventory. This is a very cheap yellow USP, but it does pick up a lot of wear. The other thing it does offer is this white and black contrast. So if you want to go down that theme of inventory and you're okay with like a color accent, it also works for that. Price wise for minimal wear, you're talking like £1.37. So I'd probably prefer a Ticket to Hell or a flashback over this, but I think this is one that's worth featuring anyway. Kind of sneaks its way into the list. Now, a skin I've been a big fan of that is, I'd say it's mostly brightness as you look at it here. Battlescar, it does pick up somewhere. I'm going to say you go minimal wear, Black Lotus, 1.88. And you can see just how clean this skin actually looks. This is a 0.10 min wear flow, so basically bang in the middle for it. It's this really nice purple color. Some people include this in blue inventories, but I'd say it's definitely purple. You can see the purple accent around the grip, purple under the top where the actual Lotus itself is, the flower. This with any sort of purple hollows or like, a purple glitter sticker will look really nice. And this is one that I've had a StatTrak field tested version of for a while now. I love it as an option to change into, and this has definitely got good value for money. Now, I'm including the Cyrex despite the fact I think I could downgrade it in Counter-Strike 2, and that's mainly because it's probably the best option you have if you want a red inventory. Now, this is a 0.14 min wear float, so it's very high min wear, and you can see it kind of takes a toll on the skin. CS2 has not treated it kindly, at least maybe it's the same wear as CSGO, but the new lighting and new details and graphics just make it look worse. So I'd say you want this in minimal wear, you want it to be low float. I would only go for a Cyrex if you have a red inventory. I think outside of that, if you're going black, you can go for the Ticket in Hell. If you're going for green, you've got flashback. You want a purple inventory, the Black Lotus, they're all better picks. Or even if you're not going for a theme, they're just better skins in general. Now, the Cortex has been a favourite of mine for a while. You can pick up in minimal wear for £4.20. And this is how it looks in-game with a 0.13 min wear float. So by no means a perfect minimal wear float, but you can see it still looks super cool. It looks like it's got a shush forming on the suppressor stemming from the brains that are in pink. Pink normally comes with a premium, so this is why I like this for the price. Plus, it's kind of white on the top, so this combination of white and pink that normally both have a premium, the fact you get a minimum wear for £4, I think is banging. The only thing I'm not as big a fan of, they did fix it slightly for CS2, is it used to look kind of pixelated near the like the skull, and this is mainly because of the pattern in the background. Like I say, it got fixed in CS2, it looks a whole lot better, but this is a really nice, vibrant option for you. Now, the next two, we're going to look specifically at souvenirs. Now, first one's going to be a purple TD pack. You're going to go for a souvenir minimal wear from £7. So the cheapest one here is going to be one from the Blast Major. It's going to be Vitality and Apex. And this gives you an idea of how it looks. Now, you can scrape these stickers if you want to. And the minimal wear does take a bit of a beating. It's a 0.11 float. The purple TD pack min wears take a bit of a beating in CS2 compared to how how they did in CSGO. However, I think this purple, for the shine it gives off, plus the fact that gold stickers also work really well. What I'd say for these souvenirs is what you want to do is you want to make sure you can get a match that's deemed like prestigious or entertaining, maybe a grand final between two of the most popular teams, because those gold stickers hold value. And we'll showcase that in a second for you. But then you can also just pick teams that you like, so that you get a skin you like with a gold sticker from a team you like, and then you can scrape off maybe the other ones that you don't want to be on there. And overall, it's a really nice combination. Now, my example for that is going to be for the Ancient Visions. Now, I'm going to suggest you go for a minimum wear souvenir on this one, which is going to cost you £10.68. And the one here is going to be from Antwerp, is Navi against Heroic, so two fairly big teams that a lot of people like. So, and I think the Ancient sticker on this will look really nice as well with the sort of pattern that the Ancient Visions has. So you can see how this looks. Now, there are better golds out there, and I'll showcase that in a second, but this is a £10 skin. I think the Ancient Visions design is really unique. That's why I went and bought one myself. For a while, I didn't even really know it existed, but I think it is a very unique pattern. The gold stickers work well on it, and I have a well-worn version, which I'll show you now. So you can see here, I've got a well-worn version, and this is from the grand final between Navi and G2. Now, well-worn, it takes a beating. Don't get me wrong. I would have much preferred to get this in minwear and keep a lot of the pattern. This is a 0.42 float. It's taking a beating. No arguing that. But these Navi and G2 stickers, one, look really good. Plus, the placement is perfect for it. This is the placement you want for the teams. Then the PGL Stockholm Major, first major after COVID, fantastic grand final. And then the Ancient sticker just at the grip. I think this is a combination that works really well. And why I think you should get teams you like for this, if we were to go look for Navi Gold from Stockholm, this sticker is worth £14, and then the G2 one is worth £16. So technically this skin has £30 of stickers on it, and I paid £5 for it in total and well worn, which you can see is normally going for £8.98. Now I got mine on a third-party site, hence why it was cheaper, and I managed to get some nice stickers on it too. So this is exactly what you need to look out for in souvenirs. This is why actually looking at a souvenir can sometimes be worth it. Now they can't be traded up, and that's why there's a massive price disparity between it and the normal versions, but I think they're worth considering, and I love the Ancient Visions. And then the last skin I have here that is kind of the honorable mention is going to be the Traitor. Now, I say it's an honorable mention mainly because it's breaking that £10 barrier, like truly breaking it by a couple pound, which this case budget inventories, that can mean a lot. But this is one that I think you can pick up and field test it and still really enjoy. And now you can see exactly why. This is a brightness skin, and this is a 0.19 float. So this is a fairly good field tested float. And it still has a shine. Even a high field tested float still looks insane in game. This gives you a really nice combination of red and gold with little accents of blue throughout it. And it's perfect for a general inventory or a red inventory. This is something that I love with brightness skins. You can get this for a fraction of the price and it'll still look insane. So that's the 9 skins I've showcased for you. My favourites are going to honestly be the Traitor and the Ancient Visions. I know they're the last two I showcased and they're probably the two most expensive from it. But I've got a real thing for the Ancient Visions right now, and the Traitor for field tested has always just been insane. So if you guys can let me know which was your favourite out of the suggestions I put down. And also let me know in the comments down below if you think I missed anything. There's a couple of other budget options in there that are kind of like just traditional like camo patterns. I don't think were really worth including, so I've opted not to. We're probably going to go Glock and Deagle next, and then after that we've kind of rounded off the main play skins. So if you have any requests or suggestions on like weapons skins that you want to see the best budget versions of, please let me know, and I'll be happy to take a look at them. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button, hit the subscribe button when you're around here. Thank you again for all the support recently, guys, and we'll catch you in the next one. Goodbye.